Welcome to FC Mighty Blues. Welcome. I hope you guys are having a great and fantastic week. I hope you guys are ready for this week match between Chelsea versus Brighton at the Airmax Stadium Saturday for the FA Cup fourth round. I hope you guys are ready. This is the game we have to win. Chelsea has not won this FA Cup in the last almost 6 years, 6 to 7 years. The last time we won this FA Cup tournament was when Antonio Conte was here. When we beat Manchester United in the final in 2018, and that was the last time we won. We've seen Arsenal, we've seen City, we've seen Man United, and we've seen Liverpool win this tournament, and we've seen Man United win it twice, okay, and we've seen City also win it twice. So I think this is the time that we need to focus. We need to make sure that we find a way to win this tournament, because that would be good for our season. It will be good for this season. Just imagine we finish fourth place. We win the FA Cup, and we win the Conference League Cup. Come on, that would be considered a great season, okay? And for this to happen, we have to make sure that we find a way for Chelsea to grind and win these matches, okay? I know we're playing Brighton, and I know in the last 5 games we've beaten Brighton, but I know Brighton is going to come out and want to get a revenge, okay? They were going to come back and win. The last match that Brighton played, they got beat 7-0 by Nottingham Forest, okay? But this Brighton team is not an easy team, and we've seen them beat Man United, okay? We've seen them go head to head with Man City. So this is not an easy team, okay? They're going to come in, and Brighton is the kind of team to, in big games, they come out and play, okay? So we can never underestimate them. We have to find ways to win this game, all right? Enzo Maresca needs to, make sure that his starting 11 is right, and make sure his tactics are right too, because at this point I feel like the formation we've used in recent games is becoming too predictable by other teams, because Enzo is using the 4-2-3-1 formation, and I can tell you this, that formation is so predictable. I feel like every team in the Premier League knows that this is how our games are always going to be, and that's why in recent games we're unable to perform, because every other teams are catching up and predicting how we play. Ever since we played Everton, everything has been downward from there, and we struggled to find ways to win games. So Enzo Maresca needs to come up with a new formation, come up with a new tactics. We can't keep staying the same. We have to find ways to change. Okay, if he's not able to do that, and then he's not the right coach for this club, because we need a coach that is capable of changing his tactics, is changing his formation, playing around with things, not stagnant with the same thing. Because if you're just stagnant with the same thing, therefore there's no way your team is going to move forward, because other teams are going to be catching up to you and knowing that this is the kind of formation you have, and this is how your teams are going to be playing every game in and game out. So Enzo Maresca, this is the game that you need to use to experiment and make sure you give the players that barely have any minute this season some time, and then rest the players that's been playing every single game this season. So it's time for players to be rested, like players like Enzo, players like Cole Palmer, players like Cucurella, players like even Caicedo, players like Caicedo, and players like Jackson. So he needs to find ways to put players that are unable to get a lot of minutes. So for me, in this game between Chelsea and Brighton this Saturday, Enzo, you need to start playing different players. Okay, my lineup for this game, my lineup prediction for this game, I would say Phil Jorgensen will be in goal. Never want to see Sanchez in the starting lineup. I never want to even see him on the bench. That's how bad I don't want him to play. So I want Phil to play in goal. I want Tosin and Chalobah to play in the center of the defense. On the left back, Cucurella. even though I do want him to be rested. But there's no left back in that squad to play in that position. So the only left back potential that we sold him to Juventus. Like, I don't understand why Vega was sold to Juventus when we know we don't have a backup left back. I don't understand. I understand that Vegas wants to get some minute. But why sell him? Why not alternate him with Cucurella? I understand Cucurella is performing, but why not change him? But anyway, Mark Cucurella is gonna stay on the left, and Gusto is gonna stay on the right of the right. Who's gonna play on the right back? I don't want to see James on the starting lineup. Maybe come in 70th minute, but I want Gusto to start, and then in the center of the midfield, I want Dewsbury Hall and Enzo Fernandez to play in the center of the midfield, and then in the right wing I want Neto to play. I think Neto should be playing over Madueke, but I know Enzo Maresca might be putting Madueke over Neto, but Neto should stay on the right, and then I want Terry George to be on the left. I need that kid to get his chances. Okay, I need him to get some chances. I need him to get some minute. Ever since that I've seen ever since I've seen the kid play, he's been performing really good. Okay, he's really quick. He's a very fast dribbler. So I feel like he deserves to start this Saturday. Between Brighton. So Terry George needs to start, and then in the center forward, I need McGill to start over Jackson. I am tired. I'm done. I'm tired of Jackson. Okay, this is one of the reasons why I feel like Chelsea needs to go out and get a striker like Osimhen. Okay, we need a player like Osimhen in that team. It's a player that can win us game. When things are hard, because we can't keep depending on Cole Palmer, and Jackson is not that player. I'm not saying McGill is that player because he's still young. But Jackson is not that player that is going to take us to the level that we need to be at, and that level is that we need to be winning trophies. So we need to be winning titles, Premier League title, and Jackson is not that. It's not that player right now. Maybe he can be a player like so the way I see Jackson is a player like Solomon Kalou. Okay, it's like a player that Solomon Kalou was when Didier Drogba was there. That's the kind of player I see Jackson as. Not as a main number 9. A main number 9 that you need in that Chelsea team is Victor Osimhen. Because Victor Osimhen is the only player that I know that will give me that vibe, that Didier Drogba vibe, that Diego Costa vibe, because of he has a heart of a lion. So we need to find a way to go out there and get a striker for next season. Because if we don't get a striker next season, we continue to suffer. We continue to suffer and struggle to make top 4 to make it to the Champions League. So we need to do everything that needs to be done to bring Victor Osimhen to this team. Okay? Or maybe Isak. But I still feel like we need a player like Victor Osimhen in this team. Okay? A player with strong mentality. A player with a strong winning mentality. I know you feel like you want to control him, but you can't control Victor Osimhen. You can. So just accept it and bring that player to this team, because he's the guy that is gonna make sure that we're challenging for stuff. We're playing in Champions League. We're finding ways to win games that is gonna put us at least challenge for the Premier League. But anyway, FA Cup between Brighton and Chelsea. Like I said, it's gonna be tough, but I feel like this season is a season that we need to go out and find a way to win it. Okay, Maresca, this is your chance, man. This is your chance. I know you did well in the between August to November, and then December the downfall. But we have to win this game. We have to beat Brighton. Okay, we've beaten them for the last 5 games, and we have to continue beating them. Okay, so please, Enzo, make sure that you go out there and put your best starting 11. Okay, nothing else. Your best starting 11. All right. My prediction for this game, I think Chelsea will win. I think Chelsea will win 2-1, and we're gonna concede. I know we're gonna concede. we're gonna concede a goal. We always concede, okay? But Chelsea is gonna win 2-1. Hopefully it doesn't go to overtime because I don't like overtime. But yeah, we might win 2-1. Nkunku might score, and I think Neto is gonna score too. And then for them, I think Welbeck will score for Brighton. With the man of the match prediction for this game, I will go with Nkunku to be the man of the match for this game. But anyway, that's my prediction. If you have any thoughts, if you have any concern or how I can improve in my video, feel free to let me know. I'm still working on this. I'm still a little bit camera shy, but I'm getting there. So I'm gonna post more often, and the more I post, I know that's how the better my videos are gonna get. Anyway, comment your thought, like and subscribe. Feel free to like, so that I can get the motivation to continue posting. Okay, for those of you guys that watch my video, thank you guys so much, and I hope I see you guys for the